Hello, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. It is me, Dukect here, live once again here on this Wednesday evening. I hope you're having a great evening, great day, great afternoon, great ever you're listening to live on TalkShoe.com. Thank you just once again for listening to me. And remember, the video of this, the video podcast, will be uploaded on youtube.com/Dukect and also on BitChute. Search later Dukect Lounge. You will get that video, and also on BitChute, but also on MagicExpression.com and on freakingawesomenetwork.com. Boom! You have all the other places you can put this stuff in. Also on iTunes. And you can download not just iTunes, but also you can download here from TalkShoe.com, this lovely little podcast. Anyway, hopefully you're having a good Wednesday evening. I am good. You know, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a good mood because there's been some interesting stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. There's some interesting here, and we got a guest here. By the way, guest 2 on the chat. Guests on chat. Remember, if you can't call in and do all the stuff, the chat room is always unlocked. Because the chat room, you could always connect to me right there in the chat. And remember, if you want to call into the show, hey, what's up? It's T-Kun. How you doing, T-Kun? How you doing? That's good. Love to see him. Hope you're enjoying the Dukect Lounge as well, the live one. I hope this is your first one, live one. I hope it's fun for you. And we got lots of interesting stuff to talk about. But first, let's get into one of the main stuff that happened today. The new Venom trailer. Oh, man. The third trailer. Wow. That looks very interesting. Venom. Well, I have to say this about the Venom trailer. I have to say that the look of the suit looks interesting. It looks... it does bring out of the that sort of thing, that type of look from Venom. I feel like this would be what Venom looked like. That 90s look of Venom and how he is that interesting. Because to me, it's just really hard for me to see Venom without Spider-Man. That's, to me, it's going to be really hard. Because remember, there was a time that Eddie Brock Venom basically was, he became an anti-hero. I think that that sort of thing. I think after the, after the whole Life Foundation, after the Life Foundation, which is in the movie, by the way. And such, and he goes into it's it's very interesting that Eddie Brock was going, he left for San Francisco and did his own thing. That's what he did. Oh, you got no sound? That's odd. It's cold. It's right there. It's recording. No sound. Let's see. I'm calling through TalkShoe. Going through Skype. So let me just, maybe if it's right there. Okay. Let me try this way. Okay. Hopefully you can hear me now, which is odd that it's called in. You can you can hear me now, T-Kun. Hopefully it wasn't too much of an echo. I'm calling using the talk shoe thing. It's just really, really weird. So hopefully you can hear me. I hope you can hear. Situation like that. Let's see. All right, just want to make sure if you can hear me. Anyway, let's get back to the. Oh, you can't hear me with this thing too. Weird. That is really, really weird. Hold on. There we are. Back to somewhat normalcy. Again, this is just. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's happening here. And, technical difficulties, I just blame online moving. That's it. Oh, it must be, that sort of stuff here. It's just the line moving, and that's pretty much it. Okay, that's, there it is. There we are. Oh, that's what it is. I mean, I could put video up, but, again, my, that's. I have you put the little microphone here. Did you put the sound tablet here? Because that's what you probably put. There's probably an X there, right next to the play button. Did you probably accidentally muted it? That's what the problem is right now. That's what it is. So just put there. Just click the sound thing there, and boom. And I think you'll have the listening stuff. And also put play too if you press play and everything else. I don't know. Just weird. Anyway, Venom. Back to the point of Venom. Venom, was this anti-hero, and he did his thing in San Francisco, and this movie is pretty much going back to that. And that's good. And it's introduced the Life Foundation. And here's hoping that they are going to do something with that and see if they can actually do something in the Life Foundation, which is going to be, something that it's a survivalist organization that has multiple. It's connected to them via the symbiotes. And with all the other nice color stuff, which you'll see right here in the video version of that. The video version of the 5 video symbiotes, you have Scream, Riot, Agony, Lasher, and Phase. All of them basically connected to Spider-Man and Venom. That's what, and I mean, it looks like there's going to be the end with the Life Foundation in this movie. The main, the guy is Carlton Drake, who is the leader of the Life Foundation. That looks like to be something. It's going to be something really. He is going to be a part of that type of the main villain, which is interesting. But the problem with Riot in this movie is, man, they really messed. It looks the same as as Venom. He looks the same as Venom. And that is, really is the real screwed up thing here, is that it looks just like, and that's like, man, they really just, it does, and that's the problem, is when you look at this, and that money shot here in the trailer is, it looks more video game cuts. I know people talked about that, but yeah, this looks really just like, ooh, that's just terrible CGI. I'm going to be blunt and say that's terrible CGI. It's terrible CGI, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it is. And oh boy. Just what else to say about that is just the idea of Riot, because it looks no different than Venom. I mean, that's, you're bad at how bad it is. Let me just see what Riot looks like. Let's see. Let's see. How does he look like in the original stuff? Well, he does have that dark blue, and that's what it is. The dark blue of Riot. Look at him. He does have that dark blue. Venom in the movie does not. I'm sorry. It just does, these two, the dark blue and the black, just converge. They could have done something more with that. They could have done something more to distinguish these two. They should have done something more to distinguish these two. Maybe put the Venom, the original like black suit Venom thing there, but we can't have that because that would like, hey, that's like the Spider-Man symbol, and that's a long way to go to that, and that's a shame. That's a shame because it's just that sort of thing. And I want this thing to be to be good, because again, there is, I think Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock does have that hard luck type of guy, but without that hatred of Spider-Man or Peter Parker, that type of jealousy that he has, it's just not there. It's not really there. The reason why he goes with Venom, it just feels like you have Venom, but it's an incomplete picture. It's an incomplete picture because we as fans have to basically start. Well, we have to draw in all the stuff in. And that to me just shows me that's just really is bad. That's bad. And you know what? Sony Pictures, I mean, yeah. At this point, I don't know what they're doing with the Spider-Man stuff. They're just saying, you know what? At this point, they need to get rid of this stuff because it looks just so hokey, so sad. And by the way, Turd in the Wind. I'm like, if this movie is bad, which I think it's going to be, that's going to be its epitaph right there. A turd eat you and destroy you like a turd in the wind. I'm like, someone sat there and wrote that. And you know what? This gives me hope that maybe one day I'll actually get a writing credit. Because I know in my heart of hearts, that I'm a better writer than that. I know that I am a better writer. I'm a better storyteller. I know if I given the opportunity, I would be a better storyteller than what this is. Because I don't know what the hell this is. Looks bad, and I don't think this is going to be a really good. I don't think this is going to be a really good. I don't think it's going to be good. I'm just gonna say this. I hope that this is going to be something positive at the end of the day. Because Silver and Black are depending on this. If not, well, let's just say, well, this is gonna be another L for Sony, and they can probably give they're going to say, you know what, guys, here's the whole here's the whole Spider-Verse. We can't do it. We suck. Just hear it. We don't know what we're doing. That's what it is. So yeah. So yeah. That's all I gotta say. I'm not really impressed by it. There's good stuff in it, but I'm not impressed in the movie at all. It's just not like Aquaman trailer, which I'm already in on. The Shazam trailer, I was in on. Heck, even the Fantastic Beasts trailer looks interesting. I might be going in on too. If I actually into the Harry Potter stuff, which I'm not, but it looks interesting. I'm looking at the other stuff there. I'm like, it gives me a hook. There's no hook here. there's nothing really to give me to this Venom stuff here, and it's a shame. Oh, well. Anyway, we're going to take a small little break, everyone. And we're going to take a break, and we are going to come back with a review of Lucha Underground's latest episode, Lucha Underground's latest episode, The Ranks of the Reptiles. We'll be right back, right at us here live on TalkShoe.com. Thank you so much for joining me, Dukect. We'll be right back right after this. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Well, I just saw the that's okay. That's okay, Sha. That's okay, Tikan. That's all right. Anyway, how are you doing? Browsers are gonna browser. But anyway, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, children, all legends? It is me, Dukect, live on TalkShoe.com. And if you can't, some TalkShoe stuff and fitting link stuff, do not worry, my friends. You can find us on youtube.com/Dukect. You can find it on manicexpression.com/Dukect. You can find it on bitshoot.com. You can find it on freakingawesomenetwork.com and on iTunes and everything else. And by the way, I just saw something really, really stupid here on Twitter. And I'm sniping this stuff up here. So I'm like, well, I want to make sure I got all of this. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I have found the truly dumb take of Roman Reigns. The people of Roman Reigns here. I have found the dumbest take, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to save this right here so I can get this. Here we are. Boom. So now I can save it and put this up. Here it is. I'm going to post this here on video, on the video portion of the show. Now, we all have our things with Roman Reigns. Because we all have our stuff like that, a little bit of here, a little bit of anger, a little bit of Roman. People have their passion for Roman Reigns. But here, Peter Caval's, this dude right here. Breaking news. Can't wait. See below. Retweet for share and visibility. And I'm not getting this right here. Look at this. Ahem. And I quote from him. It says, multiple sources high up in the WWE have confided in me some very serious damning information. It would appear Kevin Dunn is leading a small task force in WWE at the personal order of Vince McMahon to pay fans to support Roman Reigns both at television tapings and on social media. Focus groups are showing an alarming few number of WWE fans like Reigns. So WWE is paying large sums of money to make sure this isn't the case. Stop laughing. I'm not done. The amounts have not been confirmed, but I have been told anywhere from 100 to 200 per fan at live events to throw away their anti-Roman signs, replace them with pro-Roman signs, depending on seating. On social media, fans are being paid from $1 to $10 per tweet, $5 to $20 per Instagram post, and $1 to $3 per Facebook comment in support of Reigns. These numbers vary dependent on influence and reach. It's been noted that Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon are both petrified at the animosity and disdain and growing indifference towards Reigns and are doing everything they can to shift the narrative in their favor. This task force has been in place since January of 2017, but is only coming to light now as WWE employees are fed up and think this needs to be exposed at all cost. It is estimated that this task force has spent $5.8 million. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. My gosh. $5.8 million so far on fan payouts with no real ceiling to the budget. Fans are signing very powerful non-disclosure agreements that will result in excessive fines if violated, which means this story will be denied up and down now that it's been broken. However, if enough fans make a big enough stink about it, this could have massive implications. So let WWE hear your voice with the hashtag Stop Roman Payouts at all cost and hashtag Never Roman. Oh, sweet Christmas. Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord. I mean, the Roman, this here, this is, and I got this from Rosenhacker, cool dude, and this is the legit, he said this is the dumbest thing he's seen. By God, it is. And trust me, we have seen a lot of dumb stuff on Twitter. This might be the dumbest thing this was the worst take I have ever seen. Oh, that's good. That's all right. That's okay. Tika, peace out. But yeah, it's I don't know what else to call this. This is the dumbest take. I mean, this is the dumbest take, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached truly the dumbest take in this entire thing. Fan payouts. Well, then WWE must owe me a ton of money. I've been not only posting on Twitter and Facebook, but YouTube and Dukect Lounge, all this stuff. I've been posting videos on this and everything like that. Hell, I got even Kira from my crossover review from WrestleMania 30. Give him some positive, throwing some positive stuff from Roman Reigns. Where his money at? He didn't get paid. I didn't get paid either. I actually gave that match a high rating to Roman Reigns. I gave that match a good rating, and I didn't get no money or anything. So where's my paycheck? Where's my cheddar, WWE? Oh gosh, this is stupid. This is beyond stupid. Well. But anyway. But you know what? We'll talk this later. I gotta get into Lucha Underground because Lord knows I can't. Let's see. Lord knows. Oh gosh. This is. Let's get into it. Lucha Underground Season 4. Let's see. Let's get into it. Because my goodness gracious, the ranks of the Reptiles. We're going to finally talk about Lucha Underground, ladies and gentlemen. And let me tell you, let's get into the beginning of it. Now, let's get into our first match, ladies and gentlemen. It's Daga versus PJ Black, the Darewolf. This match was a little bit slower, but I actually liked that because Daga showed that a nice little technical wrestling, nice some good stuff here. Also PJ Black showed some good stuff as well. back and forth, showing how how he used his size to take down Daga, to take him down. But it was a pretty good opening match. Got the crowd into it, and then in the end, you had a really interesting a crucifix submission with a wrist lock. Daga wins via submission, and then after the match, yes, after the match is more interesting, ladies and gentlemen. They as the rest of the reptiles, the reptile tribe came and tried to take down PJ Black, but then the Worldwide Underground came up and they basically both of them, they fought for a while. You had Ricky Mundo, they took down Ricky Mundo, they tried, he helped, but he got knocked down. But Vibia, heck, you had thanks to some kendo sticks, Johnny and PJ took down Vibia. And then they set up a 4-on-4 match with the Reptiles. If they win, Johnny Mundo will join the Reptile tribe. And if the Worldwide Underground win, Cobra Moon will grant them a wish. Interesting. Next, we had a nice backstage segment as the Mac was backstage, and then suddenly Katrina. I thought she couldn't do that, but she knows how to sneak around even without her powers. She's like, she comes with grim news as Mil Muertes is coming for him. But yeah, Max says, look, you might scare the bejesus out of him, but he will not hesitate to drop him and not get a second thought. But then Katrina left and then talked about, but yet Katrina's like, the hour of death is around you. Breathe in like your cousin. And then she slammed the locker door, opening a skull, and with a patch and a cigar. He says, "Oh crap, Big Rick." Yep, Big Rick is dead via Mil Muertes. So he killed him, and it is a confirmed death, which is that's it. I'm not really surprised by that. Next in this world of next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Trios Championships. Oh my gosh! Oh, before that, Dragon S Tactic Jr. came out, cut a promo in English and Spanish, talking about winning the Gift of Gods Championship, and he plans on winning the Lucha Underground title when he catches in, and he wants to part of the Lucha legacy, as he's not going to cash in now or next week. He's going to catch in at the main event of Ultima Lucha Cuatro. Yes, Ultima Lucha 4. And that's going to be real interesting. Is he going to hold the belt to that long? I don't know. But if he does, it will be an interesting thing to see. Next up is the Rabbit Tribe versus the Max, Son of Havoc, Killshot for the Trios Championship match. Oh, yeah, that Trios Championship that has not been... In fact, the Trios Champions have been fighting against each other, didn't actually, actually fighting, defending the belt. But yeah, it was a pretty good match for the most part. These teams have, decent chemistry. I thought the Rabbit Tribe was going to win. It looked like it in some cases. It looked like it. It just seems that it looked like it was over. But then you had a nice Tower of Doom, which, spot. But then Killshot just went ballistic. Just hitting move after move after move after move, just destroying Mala, destroying Paul London. Then Salador stopped him with a nice little ace cutter. And then, Havoc, then you have Son of Havoc take down to dive to the outside. And then Mac climbs the top, hits the Bullfrog Splash on Salador. And then Killshot made the tag, and he got the pinfall, winning his team, which is interesting. That's going to be really interesting of how they're going to deal with that. There's still friction here. He gives him the title, but what's going to happen later on? Who knows? In the world of Lucha Underground. Then we get to our main event as a Cage teams up with King Crano versus Pentagon Dark. As he said, well, he didn't need anyone as his partner because this was his tempo and he has zero fear. And Pentagon just went down, laying cakes on both Kings and looked pretty good for the most part. He looked very, dominant in them. But in the end, it's 2 against 1. At the end of the day, Chrono hits the thrill of the kill and then, leaves. Like, hey, that was it. And then Cage takes him down and picks up the victory. After the match was over, Cage came in and hit a concerto. Not one, but 2 concertos on Pentagon Jr. laying him up. And he said, Eddie Lacy, laid on the mat while he held up the Lucha Underground Championship. Next. But that is for the next episode. But now we get to some other little interesting subjects. Then we're going, Johnny Mundo and Taya of the Worldwide Underground exploring the Reptiles' lair. And then suddenly they were surrounded by the Reptile tribe, which exactly wanted to take the head out of the snake. Then you have, Viva kicked, basically booted Tyra, and Johnny fought with him. And then, Vivia's like, I don't give a F. Bam! But yet, it's like a headbutt and a real chain lock about to choke him out. But then Tyra woke up, grabbed the baseball bat, and then bam! Blasted Viva a couple times. And then she said she's going to cut the head out the snake, and then murks Vibia. Yep, Vibia is done. She cut Vibia's head off. And Johnny Mundo picking up he was dressed up pretty much cosplaying as Indiana Jones. He's like, he looked at Drago's face, says, we weren't here. And he's like, still in chains. Interesting. So basically, Vibia has been murked, unless somehow his head grows back. Because it's a shame, because he was doing pretty well. I was liking him, but dang it, everyone's pretty much is dying in Lucha Underground. I mean, at this point, they're not going to have a roster. And yet, people want to still go up in the temple at this point. You got Mr. Spectacular and all the people from, Sacrifice to the Gods, they're dead. You have, I don't know what's going on with Dante Fox. He's AWOL. He's done. I don't know what he's going. Viva's head has basically been cut off. I don't know what else to say, but man, this has been like a longer version of the Red. Everybody's in this roster has been basically been taken. Every episode, you had at least somebody getting murked on Lucha Underground. It's weird. But anyway. But yeah. That was Lucha Underground, and I like I said, I really enjoyed this episode. And here's hoping that Lucha Underground continues this momentum. And next week, it's going to be really good. I can't wait to see it. What's going to happen next week on Lucha Underground. Well, that's it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching, listening, and all that good stuff on TalkShoe. We had some issues live, but, probably some, T-Kun couldn't do anything. Probably because of the browser or something like that. But hey, it happens. All the weird stuff is. But anyway, I'm gonna take a, it's gonna, let's see what else is gonna be here. Oh yeah, we're going to be back again Wednesday, and I will try to do a live stream. I haven't done a live stream in a while. We're gonna be doing live streams next. What I'm gonna try to do one Thursday. I'm gonna try to do one Thursday and Friday. All right, that's it for me, Dukect. Thanks so much for watching me on TalkShoe.com. Dukect here. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all.